Okay, that is done. So I don't expect to make it as far as I did when I was attempting to record before, but now I think I'm going, oh yeah, side quest.
Hello?
Grant, I don't know about side quests, and I don't really plan on doing much of anything with them, so who knows? Nah. Nope. Oh yeah, there's another one inside this tavern. And this is the person. Basically sort of like the animals that Hannah picks up. You can basically find people who will basically assist Ophelia. She calls them into battle and they will assist, provide extra damage, help, whatnot, so. I also saw a cave on the way into Ophelia's village, but I don't think I'll pass it on the way to get to Cyrus. But that was also showing danger level 25, so I didn't want to check it out.
Out of my way.
Because that seems scary. And I'm going to do this.
Don't
And I'm going to say this. Probably. Yes.
I will not be defeated.
That one.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So, like this one. Oh crap, we were higher than that. I do not pay attention.
Letting the hunt begin.
And capture. This guy's stronger. 75% chance. I'm gonna try it. Damn it!
What next?
Oh, I'm absolutely trying for that, because that's... No, it's not gonna break if I do it. And I know it's...
Let's do this.
Let's work it.
I will not be defeated.
And... yeah, let's skip the earring up one. Wildfire.
Don't
Letting the hunt begin.
I'll have 2 arrow hits. And okay. Almost thought she killed it. Almost. No. Not you. Here. Hit.
my
And for you. Just hit.
Coming, if thou darest.
And now 100% chance. More damage done. Higher rate.
I'll do my best.
I like it.
There! The flame guides us true.
Ed is definitely the strongest. That one out has strength higher than limit. And I'm wondering if there is ever going to be a limit to how many I can have. I also probably should avoid getting too many of the same type of weapon. Mostly heals, so he's helpful for different reasons. I think my goal in every recording session now is to get through at least one character story and to get to where the next character is. And like I mentioned before, I'm only doing one chapter
Out of my way.
for everyone's story. And though I may do a second save and maybe return to this game and do something with it later on. One thing I want to start recording eventually, and I was hoping to start with God of War, but I'm not sure how I want to structure it just yet. Which is doing I've done first impressions on some games. I want to do some that are final impressions. So, first playthrough, gotten through it. Maybe there's still a few more things I can still do in the game, but basically just a first overall. How was it base-wise? And if there is still more to do, that's also a good factor in elevating it, because hey, this part's done, but there's still so much more to the game that adds playability to it. So, like Octopath, you can technically play a bunch of different ways. You can depend on who you recruit first, though basically you're able to play through everyone's story, was the explanation I got from trailers and press releases prior to the end release. Is you can play through everyone's story, but who you play with first, if you want to recruit them differently, play through different paths differently, there's that available option.
Out of my way.
I think it does great replayability because, hey, I started on theory for this one. Maybe next time when I go through, if I ever feel like replaying this, I can start with someone completely different and do a different path of, I'm just going to recruit these characters, and maybe even challenge myself by, okay, I'm only going to have these people. Because from what I'm aware of, you don't need everybody. Damn. I think... Bo? Yes.
I will not be defeated.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work on you.
I will not be defeated. Huh?
Stressing out. Yeah, nope, not gonna work either. I tried sword, that, actually, nope, not gonna work in any of them.
Letting my arrow fly and true. What next?
Mike. Let's do this.
This one. Damn it, I should have picked a different one. Let me show off the tavern patron. It's the building's a little bit. That's why I'm sort of off about that, because it's just sort of weird. And maybe there's more of a pattern to it, because sometimes he'll just do a single hit, other times you get that special move.
Out of my way.
It'll also be clear you summon him, and then he's there for, I guess, ever. He's just there to provide extra hits, kind of. But there's just a limited amount of times that you can call him into battle, and you can only call, seems like one summon person per fight. And maybe there's a way to recall, like call them, send them back and pull another one. They don't have any health bar of their own, it's simply just enough, so. I don't want to say sword. No. Damn it.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'll do my best.
Squish the ant.
Out of my way.
Just... Nope, no step.
What next?
I'll do my best. Huh? Ah!
My turn.
Well then.
And the other thing is, had I been
Coming.
starting with Ophelia first, it would have been far more necessary to have recruited somebody to help her because she is pathetic on her own.
Let your wounds be healed.
I say that even she can't hit very hard. And Therian's sort of a good middle road, and it's more towards tank, heavy hitter, and then Ophelia is pure just, she does magic, and
Over here.
she can hit things with her staff and break them, but she isn't going to be doing heavy hitting. She isn't going to be getting those damage numbers, and I usually go for end the battle as quickly as possible.
What next?
Well then.
I know why, but that's sort of a mindset I have. Like if I do Dark Souls and Bloodborne, which I recently been thinking about playing through again, it is, oh, I'm gonna up my damage. So the long,
Hunt ends.
because if I hit you harder, then I don't have to hit you as many times, and the fight goes faster. And I'm be done with it faster. And the sooner I get done with the fight, the less healing items I have to use, less times they can hit me. It just works out. Okay, this is not where I want to go.
Now, letting us hunt him.
That looks like it loops back in a different direction. No, I can't stab the ant.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Let's see what it is.
I'll do my best.
Out of my way.
Okay. It's a lot. Juggle.
Letting my arrow fly
So
and
let's see about getting rid of one of them. Move a lunge. Double stroke, lunge. Lunge. And then it has a spear type weapon. Okay. At least one. Oh, I can't take any more beasts. Okay, I've hit my max. I will get rid of the white bat, because wolf and white bat have the same type.
Over here.
Good to know. I literally had no idea when that one would come up, so. actually kind of glad to have it.
Letting the hunt beginning. Holding back nothing.
Well then.
Is this your weakness? I thought bow was the other frog weakness, but maybe it's a different frog type? Yeah, at least that's freaking.
Coming, if thou darest.
My turn now.
My turn.
Coming. What next?
Ow. Catch it? Oh, okay.
Out of my way.
My turn now.
Letting my arrow.
Should not be that much longer. Thank you.
Where's the
Good
nearest
lord, that
tavern?
thing took a lot of damage. Or just didn't get damaged very quickly at the very least. Ooh, oh yeah, one other thing I need to look at that I haven't been checking. Yes, my next skill. Share SP, nope. Reduce the foe's physical attack for 2 turns. Defenses for 2 turns. I'm gonna go with armor. Like I mentioned, do damage, do it more quickly. And now I get support skills. But first, cost their next skill. Okay. Cause a single. I think I got Thunderbird last time, and that may have been my original recording. I think, because I wanted something element based. And for the next one, increase on elements. I'm gonna get the Arrow Storm. Because Arrow Storm was a little more of a focused version than Rain of Arrows, because Rain of Arrows attack random foes 5 to 8 times. This is all foes 5 to 8 times. So, just a little bit more concise. Up and 1 hour's defenses for 2 turns. Light base damage to all foes, yes. Heal more. She heals decently for right now, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to go with this. And the only reason I'm picking those first also is because these have an outrageous amount of SP cost. Where basically they take up a good chunk. She has 80 SP, so she could use that one twice, this one twice, and this one once. Before me needing to give her an item and have her. All you need to do is prevent hands now is to equip them. Learn more skills by adoption. Learn more skills to unlock additional support skills. So basically, as I get more skills, I get more of these. When using a non-damaging skill to a foe, there's a 50% chance you will attack as well. Getting increased chance of attacking first in battle. Like, at least for now, I don't think there's any reason not to equip any of these. All status enhancements you receive will last for an additional turn. So, like, there's no reason not to put these on. I'm also curious, they have the primary job listed here, and I'm wondering if that second line, you can get a secondary job. Like, one of them can take on another talent. Well, and another thing to assist, and that will be introduced in the journey. So, Okay, I actually want to read this. Provoke a target into battle by setting a monster on them. Fail and your reputation in the town will suffer. I feel like it should suffer for me randomly attacking people, because that seems weird. Guide. Offer your guidance as a cleric of the flame and lead the townspeople around. Cannot be used on certain individual if your level is too low. Okay. Summon a townsperson under your guidance to aid you in battle. Okay. It still seems weird. No, let me look at the map because I also forgot to do that. Yeah. I need to go down, not over. So, pretty sure it's straight down and there should be a clear town bridge thing to connect me over. I hope. Good God, I hope. Yes! This should be it. Literally right outside the city. I'm not even joking. This is literally right outside. I meant to hit the freaking ant with that. I can't remember if I checked that one or not. And I'm gonna use... yeah, I can. I was like, my SP may be not behind. She has a bad hit rate. And that's something I need to get a thing for. Because rather than getting crits, I'd love for her to actually hit things. Let's do this first. Because it will hit first. I can't remember if I checked the sword. Nope. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Pretty sure arrows didn't work on you. Why not a hatchet? Nope, that didn't work either.
I will not be defeated. Yeah.
Letting my arrow.
This one and... Yep, taken care of.
Out of my way.
I'll do my best.
Another one down.
Letting my arrow.
I'll do my best.
My turn. Don't start
Nice.
things you can't finish.
And let's see as I go. Ooh. 100%. Thank you very much. Ah, what? Reputation and sound will suffer if you fail. You are level 4. Why is this a thing? What purpose does this have? I can see it if it was like, oh, we need to knock these guards out so that way we can get through. Like, freaking Therian. If I got hit it first, gone to Therian's thing, and rather than doing the whole thing with the merchant, I could have provoked guards, knocked them out, and walked in. making it a different way to get through rather than a bullshit lever. But I don't know. That's just a personal thing that I'm going to nitpick on. I'm going to buy this because I'm hoping Cyrus can use it. Because I don't feel like it should be here if he can't use it. And also, let's get him a linen robe because I'll probably need better equipment. And a round shield. No. The thing I'm sort of forgoing right now is let me at least get one. Because Ophelia actually has something on her head that I'm fine with her having, and Therian I think has something as well. But one for hand, it's fine. Okay, any other thing that I'm missing? Still don't know what that is. And we got Cyrus now, Teresa, Prinzo, and Alpine next. Oh, yeah. Therian, Hannet's 27, and Ophelia's 23. So they don't scale with what order you get them in. Which is fine. I'm just throwing out ideas of what could maybe... I thought they maybe would do that, considering first chapter scale up as you go. It also doesn't look like they're scaling up as I'm going through all the first chapters, which is fine because that means I'll be way closer to getting Therian to that level 22 marker.
Hello
Yeah.
there.
For what reason would there be? Mental augmentation is his skill. Does that mean he does like status ailments to foes? Cause that's a pretty neat way to call that, as mental augmentation. Or he does buffs to the party. Ooh, he's apothecary. Oh yeah, he must be doing buffs to the party. Wow. That's a neat way to call that. And I cannot guide children in battle. Ooh, the tavern. Tavern usually has people. Emperor Crab. I will take that. And taverns actually have the ability to... So once we finally get 4 people, and get a 5th person actually, we'll have the ability to switch them in and out. But for now, it's just this. Your tail, nothing to tell. If I had tarnished my reputation in me, here's where I can actually restore reputation. Which reminds me of Dark Souls, I didn't play the original, but in the remastered, there's an invisible sin meter, and I've had to abolish my sin twice in that game. I may be doing another playthrough. Like restarting. I'm debating on restarting the file and starting from there. Okay, now we are at Cyrus. He is our scholar. He is a teacher and researcher and has a love of books. And out of everyone, I like his abilities the best, so. I'm gonna do a quick save before I do anything, and then we're gonna start up on Cyrus.